Welcome back. You are listening to Midlife Crisis, the podcast with
Just the right amount of overthinking.
feels like your group chat finally hit record, where two lifelong friends navigating work, life, sports takes, and whatever else is trending with a mix of hot takes, bad jokes, and occasional wisdom. If you're a millennial guy or girl trying to figure it all out, welcome. I'm Adrian.
My name is Jeff.
There it is. And this is episode 23. Say it in Spanish for me.
23. The Jordan episode.
Oh, I like that. That just might be the title by itself. I think we have to do it now.
All right.
Okay. Do you have an opener for us for this that you want to start with, or do you just want to jump straight into?
No, let's just
Okay.
run it.
All right. I mean, your first point is kind of the opener,
Okay.
so it's a good one.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Should we hit the music and then run it?
Let's do it. Let's go.
Solid. First thing, and I don't know if I would do this. I don't think you would do this, but there's now a limb lengthening procedure that's gaining popularity.
Yeah.
You've heard about it.
It's funny you sent me the post, but I've known that this is a thing for a while.
Yeah, it's not new.
Right.
I thought it was new. Limb lengthening procedure costs upwards of $80,000 to $250,000, and there are actual, if you need, the actual health benefits. Like, may say your one of your legs is longer than the other, right? It's you can
do it to balance it out.
Exactly, to balance. But some people now are doing it just because they want to be taller. So
Is it all the other people that don't fall into the 4%, the
yes,
6'2" and above
call back to
that we
last
talked
week,
about last week?
right? So the process is quote unquote simple. It says doctors will break your femur or your tibia.
No big deal.
And insert internal rods that are gradually extended over time, usually by about 1 millimeter per day.
That sounds painful.
Isn't that crazy?
That sounds so painful.
The bone grows and then heals in between those lengthened spots. Most patients gain 2 to 3 inches in height. Some ask for more. So I guess my first question is, like, what height you yourself would you need to be if you for you
to want to do it?
For you to consider doing this, yeah. You yourself, knowing your personality.
I'm like scared to say it out loud. Because there's probably someone listening that's that high.
but we're not saying that they should or would do it. But for you,
Okay.
like, what would it take for you
Damn, dude.
to gain or to want to gain 2 to 3 inches in height?
I think anything below 5'8".
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So if you were 5'7", you would go get the limb lengthening procedure.
Okay, all right. Maybe 5'6". 5'6" and below, like definite. Okay.
Oh, I was thinking like anything. If I was 4'11" or below, I'd probably consider it.
To go to 5'2".
Yeah, but then I
At that
also
point,
wouldn't
the
want to
difference
spend
is
80
like,
grand.
what's the point? Is it that? I mean, is 5'2" that different from 4'11"?
Yeah.
Someone that's 5'2" out there is like, yes, it is.
Yes. Why do you change your voice like that?
I don't know. I thought that's what they might sound like.
We're gonna offend some
I know.
people.
I'm gonna offend. I'm gonna offend some people.
I immediately thought of White Chicks, the movie, when the two main characters, they come back and their friends are like, "Wait,
Just got my knees
did you get taller?" And they're like, "Oh, we got our knees done." And then I think Karen's like, "Oh, you can do that?" A doctor in Florida said that he's done over 25,000 of these surgeries in his 38-year career.
That's crazy.
So it's not new at all.
Is this like the equivalent of getting like a boob job
For dudes?
Yeah, like just getting your
Your knees
height,
done, your
knees
limbs
done?
lengthened.
Yeah, your femurs broken and
Do you think that plastic
stretched?
surgery is going to become more and more accepted? Like going
I think it already
forward?
is.
It already is, but even more so. Like, if it was you or me down the line, if we're 60 and they have a plastic surgery that makes us look like Brad Pitt,
I think it already is. We're already there. I mean, we're at the point where all these GLP-1 drugs, like that's like the next step.
So would you
And
do
then
it?
Paired up with it, would I do the plastic surgery?
say in 30 years when you're 60 and you're starting to sag in the face and you got these wrinkles.
Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah?
I would do it.
Yeah, I think you would. Just pull
Little
my face back.
facelift,
Just pull my face back.
Little staplers.
Okay, I think we're good.
Okay, all right. Next topic. Completely shifting away from longer femurs. Cracker Barrel announced a rebrand last week. Have you ever been to a Cracker Barrel?
No,
No, really?
never.
Okay, so you know what it is though, right? Like the restaurant. Like
I know
the,
it's a
the whole
restaurant
concept.
chain, and the what's the
It's
concept?
very like Southern.
Soul food.
Yeah, no, it's just like American food.
Okay.
Southern country aesthetic, almost like a log cabin type of vibe.
Mhm.
The old country. When did I go there? It's been years, but I've been there a few times. And yeah, their old logo was like this old white man leaning on a barrel,
Classic.
Cracker Barrel. And so it just got rebranded. They dropped the man and they kept the barrel, but it was more of a like a minimalistic take, and it's like the holding shape around the logo mark or the word. And it got a lot of hate. People were criticizing the fact that it's like completely steering away from like everything that makes the brand charming, or and takes on both sides. I think with design in general, I think it's always going to depend. Okay, like what's your goal? So there's a lot of things that we don't know here, and I'm sure a lot of other people too online. My guess is that it's not doing as well as it did before, right? Maybe it's like a foot traffic issue or whatever. So
Needed something, right?
yeah. So if their goal is to appeal to like a new demographic, a new younger demographic, then okay, maybe it makes sense to rebrand it and make it more like of this minimalistic take. But my gut tells me that this is one of those where that's not the case, and you're kind of alienating your original customer.
Yeah, you don't see many young people being like,
Let me go to the South. Yeah, let's go to the Cracker Barrel. Exactly.
It's not- that's not
exactly.
their
exactly.
base, right?
Yeah. This just makes me think that this is just a forced adaptation of minimalism, because everything now is minimal in the era of the internet and social media and Instagram, so on and so forth. So Cracker Barrel it's just completely filled with just objects and items that feel like the South, let's say, country. So I don't think it makes sense to go minimal. That's not the vibe. That's not the story that they're telling.
well, and obviously it messed up their stock, right? And everything?
Yes. So it was the first time the logo changed in 48 years. The stock tanked. Got a lot of criticism. My notes on this is don't fix what's not broken.
Mhm.
I am curious what the business reasons were on the financial side to even want a rebrand, but I think that my gut tells me that this is probably just one of those where it's like, oh well, maybe we should just to keep up with the Joneses,
Yeah.
and
Let's do what they're doing.
let's do what everyone else is doing, and clearly backfired. So
Crazy that obviously it's a big change, right? But one change like that can tank your business.
yes,
Not fully, maybe not forever, but they are
yeah.
going to be struggling for a little bit. Looks like.
And I think that's what fascinates me so much. Obviously, like with I work in marketing and design and branding, and most people, when you think of design, it's like, oh, you just make the pictures, right? But which is true,
Way more
sure,
than
to
that,
be
right?
fair. But like what a brand is and like why it matters so much is because it's emotion, it's experience, it's nostalgia, it's all the memories that you have attached to in this case a restaurant, but it can be a whatever, fill in the blank, and all of that equates to dollars.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
anyway, all right, we can move on. What else you got?
I want to talk about the Costco water. You ready for that?
Yes, let's do it.
Costco has a new protein water with 30 grams of protein, 0 sugar, and only 130 calories per can. It is from the Genius Gourmet brand
Mhm.
company, and Costco sells 12-ounce cans in 15-count cases for $29. They're sold out right now, though. Hard to find.
Protein is hot.
Protein's hot.
Everyone's trying to get their protein intake right now.
Everyone's trying to get that protein intake and not have all that artificial BS in there as well. And 30 grams for one can,
Pretty good.
that's pretty damn good. I want to try it. Got to taste it.
It sounds gross.
It's a blueberry raspberry flavor. That's the only flavor they have right now.
Yeah, I'm curious to taste it. I mean, I am genuinely curious because to your point, it's if you are someone that's trying to hit your macros, your protein, your fats, your carbs.
Would you buy it? 12 cans for $30 or $29? Or no, sorry, 15 count case.
I would
for
want to try
$29.
it first. I would want to sample it.
Like $2.
It's a lot of
can.
commitment.
Yeah, I would buy it one time. Why not? It uses mushroom extract as a preservative. Don't know what to feel about that, but as long as it doesn't have like the sucralose and all those fake sugars in there, I'd be down.
Do you remember that one commercial? I forget what channel it ran on when we were kids. It was like glucose, fructose, anything that rhymes with gross.
I'm like,
Remember that?
No, but I agree with it. I don't want all the loses
Yeah.
in my drinks.
Yeah.
So it sounds good. I would try it. Hopefully, when they get some in sale or in stock, I'll go try it out.
It's been interesting to see all these like new products come, and even just like from when we were kids to now. When we were kids, I mean, I don't know if it was just anecdotal experience, but it just felt like people were not paying that much attention in the same way to things that they put into their body.
Yeah.
Like it's like you would just drink soda, full sugar, whatever, no big deal. And we've seen these trends change, right? Like obviously right now protein is hot. Everyone's trying to get the protein this and that. We went from full sugar to diet, and then there was a zero sugar wave, and then people were just focused on calories, and maybe they always were. Now we're in this world, you know, with GLP-1 drugs and Ozempic, people trying to stay skinny and eat what they can.
Serena Williams.
You know, most likely because of social media. You got to look for the good for the gram. The clothes have to fit you right. Fat free was a thing for the longest time. I never really like fat free. Like,
no, I like fats. I want my fats.
and then now it's like, oh, fats are good for you.
Yeah, you want the avocado, you want the peanut butter.
So I guess my only thought is this gonna stay? Like the protein, you know, the push for protein sparkling water. Never thought it'd be a thing. So is this a fad?
I think it stays for a while.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean,
as a sparkling water though, I think protein as a whole is obviously never going to go away, right?
Yeah, because we're getting smarter, and people are starting to realize, oh, I need to actually eat and drink protein. And whatever way I can get it is going to be good for me. And this is people from everywhere, right? Of all ages, of all kinds. So as long as it tastes decent, as long as it's not going to make me throw up, I'm down. I remember when me and you were first starting to work out, and we were
excessive protein intake.
We were drinking too much protein, and it was nasty,
disgusting,
nasty.
Powdery.
It was powdery, terrible flavors that we would just mix with cold water in our little shakers and just try and chug them because we knew that if we tried to drink them slow, that we'd throw up.
Yeah.
So if this is a better alternative to that, I'm
subscribe,
down.
Subscribe. Okay, I like it. All right. Let's see what else we got. I think you sent this to me. Trending California teenagers ditching corporate America, ditching the white collar office job in order to try to hit, you know, their 6-figure goals, make $100K before they turn 21. How are they doing it? With trade jobs.
Okay, like what?
This is the electrician, the plumber, the welder, and any other trade really. And it's based on AI. These jobs are obviously harder to automate and replace. Having a plumber around is probably going to stick around for a while.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice though to have a robot come and do that for you instead? But no, people they're coming after the videos and the photos and the whatever. Anyway,
I think this is great. This is good news, right? This is what you want to see happen.
Yeah, it's so backwards though from like when we were kids. You know?
People will tell you got to go to college, right?
Or like learn to code.
Yeah. It makes me think of my school and maybe a lot of schools right now that are pushing like pathway programs, and whether it be welding or law enforcement or computer science. I don't know. Like maybe that's not the right example, but just other ways to enter the workforce after high school. You don't have to go to a 4-year college. You can do this instead. Go to a trade school. Maybe just do the trade right away and you'll be fine. And that's, I think, what many people, I think you recently said, oh, like school didn't teach me this, but now school is, high school
and
is
it used to, right? Like, I mean, it even before when we were in school, right? Like in the 70s, 80s, there were other, like there was like, I don't even know what the actual, like they had wood shop, right? For example, but they also had classes where you would learn how to be a mechanic or work on cars and things like that. And then that slowly trickled away. So I think this is good. I just also wonder what the other side of this is. Like, I don't think that white collar jobs get eliminated altogether, right? Like, I just think they just transform into something else. Obviously, this will cause a shift in a surge in need for trade jobs, people that work in you know, your electricians, your plumbers, your welders. But it also equally makes me wonder what the next evolution of corporate America
is going to
be.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so speaking of AI, did you see this? The Will Smith concert?
No, I should have clicked on it.
And maybe this isn't like that big of a note. I just wanted to mention it because it's like,
it's funny.
AI for context came fast, so it feels. And like as a sidebar, I'm AI overloaded. To be honest, everything is AI. This AI that AI can automate your calendar, and AI can
draft your fantasy league for
you. Yes, I mean here I am using ChatGPT while we're drafting. But anyway, this past week, I saw this a few times on my feed. Will Smith performed at a concert, looked like a large crowd. No idea what it was. And obviously we've touched on Will Smith and the Smith family in the past, Jada, kids, strange behavior, the Chris Rock slap, heard around the world, slap shame, whatever. So he performs and there's this recap video that gets posted from the concert and people are accusing it of being AI because the people that are in, usually like with a recap video, you have like close-up shots of the fans in the crowd or people holding up signs.
Where was the concert at?
I have no idea. It looked like there was like a bunch of different musicians. Will Smith came out like performing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song, other songs that he has.
Does it look like AI? Did you see it?
It kind of does.
Really?
I don't know that it is for sure, but the people look a little weird and almost like too excited.
Especially for a Will Smith concert.
Yes, that's what it is. Like a little too excited. Like almost like it would be a concert for like Taylor Swift or something. Level excitement.
Not the same. Not the same.
I'm just like,
Swifties and the Smithies are not the same.
Yeah. So if it is true, and I'm not saying that it is, for the record,
allegedly,
allegedly AI video. If it is true, what a fucking crazy way to just use an AI video to just make yourself look hot.
Shoot, why not?
I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Okay. Transitioning here. Bad Bunny. So Bad Bunny has a residency performing in Puerto Rico. I saw this a few times on my feed this past week, or really the past couple of days. And the whole intention or goal really is, or the idea behind it is, rather than going on tour outside the country, he's bringing people into Puerto Rico. That's cool. To boost the economy, really. Encouraging people to come, fly in. There's a few people I follow on Instagram, like, IG hotties or whatever, that recently went to the show and they were there and they're like, oh, dressed in like Puerto Rican bikini, colors and all this stuff.
How do you spell that? IG hotties?
IG hotties.
Is it with a Z or with an S?
It's with all the above.
Sorry.
Anyway, so it's an estimated $200 million United States dollar boost to the Puerto Rican economy. And my note on this is, what a way to be a star in your own country.
Oh, yeah.
Like, to impact the economy as a single individual music artist. What pull? Yeah. What pull? And it just makes me like Bad Bunny that much more.
Yeah. He
seems like such a good dude.
Seems pretty cool.
Like a really good guy. Speaking of entertainment, Clipse, which we talked about the album when they dropped it. We've touched on a few different topics around Pusha T and Malice on a few episodes. Anyway, they just had their show in LA at the NOVO theater. It looked fucking sick.
Yeah, Daniel was there.
I had FOMO because I was supposed to go, and then I realized that I couldn't because I was on dad duty.
Okay,
and which made it worse.
You were supposed to like you had tickets.
No, well, I mean, I was going. I would have pulled the trigger, and then I realized it wasn't gonna make sense. Don't give me that look. I see that look. Kendrick Lamar comes out. First song that they're performing comes out for Chains and Whips, and I saw. I'm sure you did too. A bunch of different clips of this. No pun intended.
Clips of clips
on social media, and the crowd just looks nuts.
Yeah.
And for context,
small venue, right? Kind of.
Yes. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. For context, like the NOVO is a small venue, so like it's just different when you're. Oh yeah. When you see a big artist in a that usually performs like an arena, like a Kendrick Lamar.
Was it a like standing area?
Yeah, it's like a standing area. Venue.
So cool.
I performed there way back when.
That's
doing
cool.
music. I opened for Hops in there years ago.
Yeah.
So I can imagine the layout of the venue, and I could just like picture the sound and the energy.
Were you pissed off that night? Were you pissed when you saw?
That he was there? Yes. I was like, fuck.
Man.
And I haven't had FOMO for a concert in a very long time, and this was it.
Did Daniel say it was a good show? Did you talk to him?
Yeah.
You sound so sad. It looked cool. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. Okay, moving on.
Okay, crying.
I know. Next thing I got. Kobe Bryant biopic is in the works, being developed by Warner Brothers. The film is going to focus on the behind-the-scenes decisions that nearly had Kobe drafted by the New Jersey Nets and the choices that shaped NBA history. The project is described as a mix of The Social Network, Air, and Moneyball with a thriller edge, which sounds like a very interesting description. And this is via Deadline from Instagram. What do you think about this? Something you'd watch?
Well, if it's like any of those three movies, then hell yeah.
Yeah, all bangers.
Those three are solid-ass movies. I don't know the background to the story of him almost getting drafted by the Nets, so that would make me want to watch it more. Do you know the background?
No. Honestly, when I read this, I was like, damn, I didn't know.
Yeah, when you sent it to me and I clicked on biopic, I was like, oh, like we're just gonna get another doc on him winning and the Colorado case or whatever.
Exactly.
I don't need to know more about that. I want to know about this.
I thought it was gonna be a documentary too, but the fact that it's an actual movie, dope.
So yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Say any other details like on release or
no? That's all I got.
Oh, cool.
So just keep your eyes open for it, I guess.
Wasn't it the anniversary or his birthday the other day? I think.
Yes.
Kobe's?
Was it the 23rd? I know Kobe Day is obviously August 24th, right?
Yeah, but I think his birthday was the other day.
I think it was either the 23rd or the 22nd. One of those days. RIP Kobe.
Yep.
All right. Moving on. Next one I got, and then I'll shift it back over to you.
To my downer news. Mine's like a news story from your local 7 o'clock news. Like, update on this murder case.
I know. We need the little...
Over to you, Jeff.
Over to you, Jeff. My eyes on the ground. Okay.
You look behind me. You'll see.
All right. So this is a topic that we brought up on a past podcast as well. So Red Lobster is officially out of bankruptcy thanks to its 35-year-old CEO, Damola. Yeah. I'm going to butcher his last name.
We talked about him, yeah.
Adamolican. He has, since he came in as CEO, he's cut costs, shut down all the restaurants that just weren't cutting it, and has made a turnaround for the company that has saved 36,000 jobs and allowed the restaurant to stick around. I don't know if you have seen any of the commercials that he's done. So he's like basically taken on the role being like the face of the brand, which is, in my opinion, really smart. Good looking dude. Yeah. He's young, very charismatic, very professional. Honestly, like highly impressive too as an individual. The fact that he's CEO of a company at 35
and putting himself
and putting his and he has the personality for it. Like, what a fucking G. Yeah. But yeah, like the commercial is basically like him, like, Red Lobster. We are bringing back seafood boils, and
is it just him in the restaurant?
It's him, like, charismatically walking through the restaurant, talking to the camera, saying, we still got the cheddar biscuits. We got that right the first time. We have sangria flights, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so all these are just different things that since he stepped into the role, he's put thought into an initiative into, creating things that will drive traffic into the restaurant, which crab boil, people want that. Sangria flight is fucking genius. Especially with women. Love sangria.
Okay, well, some men too. Okay.
I mean, I love me some sangria too, but I'm just saying.
Sangria is pretty good.
I'm just saying. Okay. I see what he's doing. He's a young, good-looking guy. Like, I see what you're doing. Mm-hmm. I see what you're doing.
I'm not faulting him.
The guy is smart. He knows his audience. He knows the Red Lobster audience.
Can we go?
And many other brands. We should fucking go.
Can we go and like do some research?
Yes. I want to.
You're buying.
I want to. Okay, maybe. We'll see how this fantasy football league goes. Okay. I just think that other brands need to follow suit in terms of the approach. Obviously, like not everyone. He came into a restaurant that was applying for bankruptcy, but in terms of just like being in tune with what the people want
and
that come through your doors, like it's good execution.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I got.
Do a lot of good stuff. I like it. Yeah, we should go. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Go share a sangria flight.
Mm-hmm.
Share some, you said cheddar biscuits?
The cheddar biscuits. You want to watch Boondocks?
No, I've never had the cheddar biscuits.
Dude, can't believe you haven't seen the Boondocks. I was going to make a reference right now.
No, you still can. Someone will get it.
But cheddar biscuit.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. So we currently live around the Riverside Moreno Valley area. You're
close enough.
Close enough
To see the news that you're going to bring up.
Yes. So last week we put out bring up, or on the social message, whatever we have. Hey, give us some topics. And we kind of got to it a little bit late, but one of my old students, last name Romero, that's how I refer to her as.
Okay.
I don't think she'll mind. She was like, hey, what do you think of the Emmanuel Haro case?
Mm-hmm.
So I looked it up. I didn't know anything at the time, but there is news today. So a 7-month-old baby, Emmanuel Haro, in the Yucaipa area, was kidnapped / said to be abducted at a Big Five by mom and dad. So very close to us. And police were trying to figure out what the hell happened. And just recently, mom and dad were arrested on suspicion of murder. And then today, this afternoon, a search for the baby was conducted on the westbound shoulder of the 60 freeway near Gilman Springs Row in Moreno Valley. So like right where I work, pretty much. But they did not find the baby. The dad was the one with the authorities like showing them around, I guess, but they didn't find the baby. Nuts.
Yeah. So I saw when the suggestion came in through the story post that we did on the podcast page, and I didn't know anything about it. And then like sure enough, like 30 minutes later, an hour later, I see the post, like this post on my feed talking about the story.
Yeah, it's like national news.
Yeah, and I was like, and I think at that time they hadn't been arrested yet. Because it was just like suspicion.
Yeah. It wasn't, they didn't get arrested so recently.
It was just like, oh, baby's been kidnapped. And I mean, so they haven't found the body yet, right?
I think it said authorities presume the boy to be dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a 7-month-old. Like, it's been long. Yeah. Like, at this point, fuck, dude.
Yeah, there's not much else to say. Just, I thought it was nuts.
Yeah. Fuck. 7-month-old baby.
Nuts.
Honestly, I mean, obviously they haven't officially, right, been called out to be.
Nothing yet. But
if they did do it, that's really evil.
Yeah. Just made me sad. So I feel.
Yeah, this is like a heavier.
The whole family that's like around that, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Shitty. But moving on.
Yeah, I mean,
sorry.
Yeah, obviously,
I think it's good to talk about.
No, it is because it's real stuff, right? It happens, and also like there are a lot of evil people out there.
Yeah,
there's a lot of also just in general irresponsible ass parents.
Thank you for saying that because I wanted to ask you, like, do you think that you've ever like talked to or with a murderer?
Yeah, probably.
Do you have any confirmation?
No.
Okay, I taught a murderer.
Oh, for sure. Like
it's open and shut case. Like he murdered the girl.
Oh, damn.
It was my first year. I don't need to say any names, but at my school now, and he graduated, and then he had a girlfriend, and brought her to a mountain nearby. I think with his brother, and they killed her. And they were both like, taken away, tried, convicted. Crazy shit. He was in my classroom.
We actually went to. Well, you didn't go to Earhart. You didn't go to Earhart. You did?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Then we went to
Earhart.
We went to middle school with a killer. Then
who?
I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'll tell you later. Tell you later. But yeah, like point being that there are a lot of crazy ass people out there, and I mean I've heard this so many times in the past. It's like because we're so used to being, we're accustomed to what you see the evil person in the movie as.
Yeah. They're
like this, like, weird, like cunning, almost like dark figure. But in real life, that's not how they are.
No, not
they appear, not always. Most of the time, they're not.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They appear like nice and charming or whatever.
Yeah.
So people are fucking crazy, and we all got to be careful, especially if you have kids.
Yeah. It makes me nervous to even become a parent. I don't even know how you would do it sometimes.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway.
All right. Okay, last thing I got on pop culture, Love Island. Don't watch it. Haven't watched it, but I know tonight is the reunion. A lot of people do. A lot of people watch it. I won't be watching it but
if you did,
haven't you checked it out with Tori?
We watched half the season and then we gave up. It was actually Tori's idea to stop watching.
Why?
Because I think it was just too much. It was an hour a night. It was
too much commitment.
It was content.
So it wasn't
overload.
the drama. It was just the commitment.
I think that she also was starting to feel it was a little overproduced, overdramatic for her.
Yeah.
And then also the time commitment of an hour a day when we were already behind, it kind of became a lot.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I've always just been fascinated with reality TV, trash TV, as it's called, especially now, because I think and we've touched on topics that allude to this. Life, the world, and this is not to be a negative person or downer, kind of feels a little stressful, a little there's a lot of things going on in the world at the time that it's just, can kind of get to you. So my thought is that maybe that's just why it's so popular. It's like an escape. It's like
makes you feel good about yourself.
Because I want to say that this Love Island season specifically, in comparison to past ones, has been a lot more popular. So yeah, just an interesting observation. Like I said, I won't be watching it. I'm sure I'll see it on my feed.
Yeah.
And last note, Alondria is hot.
She was a nice lady. I liked her. I liked her personality.
She's definitely my type.
Yes. I don't know what these reunions are for, but like you said, a lot of people will be watching. So
anyway, TV, film, music, video games.
You ready?
Why'd I say it like that?
So the question: Are we gonna talk about
music,
this?
video games?
What'd you watch this week?
I haven't really watched anything.
Nothing
on TV, dude. I'm still waiting for your password so I can catch up on Stick.
Oh shit! Wait, how far did you get in that?
I finished the first season, I think.
Okay, I'll give it to you after this. I watched Peacemaker episode 1 of season 2.
Okay, and
I know you're behind, but it was a banger. I watched it twice actually. And John Cena does his thing. It's like multiverse again now. They're always multiverse stories now, but now it's DC. But I haven't I guess been tired of it in this sense, in the DC spot. I don't know why.
Is it because it's just fresh?
It just they're putting a fresh spin on it, I guess. And yeah, just Eagly, his little eagle pet. Have you seen that?
No.
He's like his pet is a little.
But I love the name.
It's a bald eagle named Eagly who it's awesome. It deals a lot with family trauma. I guess I'll spoil the first season. He killed his brother on accident when they were kids. His dad forces him to kill his brother. So the whole first season, he's trying to figure out how to deal with that. And then now in season 2, he's going to another universe where his dad is different and his brother's alive. Mm. So that's kind of the setup. I don't think I'm spoiling too much with that.
Okay. But you piqued my interest though.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Okay. All right. I don't think I've seen anything come up that I'm like, I gotta watch that right now.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I've kind of just put on anime in the background.
Yeah.
Like a real nerd.
Yeah, that's fine. It's good stuff.
That's kind of part of a hot take that I have for later. But anyway, Lego Batman, ever since we talked about it, I keep seeing all these ads for it now. And gameplay video suggestions on YouTube looks fucking dope. I haven't played a Lego video game since I was a kid, which was like the Star Wars Lego. Mm-hmm. It looks fun. It looks fun.
You know the worst part though?
What?
There's no online co-op.
Oh.
We can't play together.
Do other Lego games have that?
No.
Oh. But you're just saying in general.
Well, yeah, it'd be fun to play with some homies. They have local co-op, cool. But not online. But yeah, I'm excited for that one.
They're just trying to get you to hang out in person, dude.
Yeah, I guess I can't fault them for that too. Then. Yeah. That's fine.
In a world with AI, they just want you to
Shut up. Did you listen to the Kid Cudi album?
No.
Oh, damn you.
I've kind of been off of Kid Cudi for a little while.
Didn't he? He went through a little bit of a weird kind of phase, right? Where he was angry all the time.
Yeah. I forget which album was. Which one was the last one?
The one with Sad People, I think it was, that was a good album a couple years back. This album is good. It's solid. I gave it 2 spins, 2 solid playthroughs today. One on the way to work, one on the way over here while I was sitting in a whole bunch of traffic. And it's good. It's like what Kid Cudi would sound like in 2025 if he's not trying to reinvent his sound and he's just playing on some good beats and doing his melancholy, sad boy type stuff.
Okay.
It's good.
All right. I'm in. I'll play it tomorrow. All right. Good reco.
Yeah.
Apple TV.
Okay.
We talked about it on a past episode and how we kind of had like, or I don't know if it was me that said it or you that said it, like a gut feeling of it could be the next streaming platform to compete with like a Netflix, you know, at the top of the mountain.
They got some bangers.
So Apple TV has recently increased its monthly subscription cost by 30%. So it's going from $9.99 to $12.99 per month, effective as of August 21st for new US subscribers. And the only thought or thing that I had down for this is that they obviously have a lot of good shows, right? They got Ted Lasso, Severance, Stick, which good for what it is. And I'm sure I'm gonna miss a lot of like other TV shows that I'm not aware of that are good content. The Studio, so I think they're on a heater and just need to keep it up. And maybe this price is justified.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I did see a comment online that said they really don't have the library to do something like this.
I mean, if I want to watch those things, I'm going to pay for it.
I think so long as they continue to put out content like this, because it does feel fresh. It feels
the studio's coming back. Yeah, like they got a lot of stuff.
Ted Lasso's coming back still, right? For
I don't know how to feel about that one.
Do I not remember you saying that you were looking forward to it? That you were going to watch it?
Forward to it, but
I said that they should have like ended it.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
Oh God, that's okay. It's okay to change your mind.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. That's all I got. Apple TV. Good stuff.
You ready for my recommendation of the year, Jeff? My name is Jeff. Game of the year so far, and this is me being dead ass serious. And I texted you this, and I know you're not going to play it, but it came out of nowhere. And PS5, if you have PS Plus, you can get it for free. It's called Sword of the Sea. And
that's what you've been texting us about,
bruh.
I've been wondering what that is.
What the hell is Sword of the Sea?
What the fuck is Sword of the Sea?
Okay, so in this game, it's a 3-hour game, 3 hours to complete, and you have a sword,
and there's a sea.
And with this sword, you can surf on the ground. And your goal is to bring back water and life to these areas that need it and no longer have the sea there.
Okay.
And it's almost like you're skateboarding through these levels and you're trying to find different ways and solve really easy puzzles of how to bring water and life and the animals back.
Water's life.
And so okay. It sounds dumb as fuck, I know. But it's really fun. It's like a Tony Hawk game mixed with these beautiful visuals. The art is so good. The music, the piano is amazing. When you jump on the water animals, the shark or the dolphin, you can ride them in the levels. Mm-hmm. So my wife came in yesterday morning early, and I'm riding this dolphin through the sand, trying to bring water back. And she's like, "What the fuck are you playing?" And she's like, "Are you riding a dolphin?" I said, "Yes. Yes, go back to sleep."
Is it one of those games that as you complete each level, you just get like a very satisfied feeling?
Yes, and you earn more tricks on your little sword board. And you can do spins and flips and grabs. And there's high score hunts and chases that you can try and get for more rewards. Okay, I'm not doing it justice. I swear. Try it, and you'll be like, "Oh shit, he was
Sword
right."
of the Sea.
Sword of the Sea.
Okay.
Download it.
Boom.
Play that shit.
Play that.
Sony is not paying me off to say this. It's good shit.
And they need to.
Honestly, the way I just recommended it, I wouldn't pay me. Fuck. Sony's like, "Oh,
so you have this sword."
And you're trying
the sword board.
The sword board.
That's a great name.
You're trying to bring life back to the sea.
Water is life. Okay.
This is the point where everyone switches off the podcast.
They're like, "Fuck
what
this
is he
shit
talking about?" Yeah, I had to get that in, and I'm gonna make a reel of that later. That's some good shit.
That's a good one. Do you have anything else for this section?
Nah, I'm ready for sports.
All right, let's go into sports. You want to start us off with our fantasy football get together recap?
Yes.
And how I'm going to dominate you this season?
Yeah. So Saturday morning at my house, we had our draft, fantasy football league, our year 4 draft.
Year 3 for me.
League of Nerds. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think just quickly, I think we should say who we got and why we picked them. Well, maybe not you. Just okay. So I had the first pick.
Let me go first. Let me go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Because it's gonna be a lot. It's more of a setup, right, for you.
Yes.
Okay, so for context, as you know, in case someone's listening that didn't listen to the last episode, I had no idea what I'm doing. I'm year 3. My team name last year was literally I don't know shit about fuck.
Yep. Should still be this year, but he changed it.
Yeah. So, good old ChatGPT, some tequila and lack of knowledge is going to carry us through.
Were you on ChatGPT in the middle of each pick?
No.
And asking it, like, what should I do next?
No.
Okay.
Sometimes I was, but no.
So, in between your picks, because you had pick number, what was your pick number?
I picked pick 6.
Okay, so you had a lot of time between picks. Like, what were you thinking? What was your thought process?
Dude, I don't know any of the players. Like, what thought process would I have?
So were you just selecting the top rated one on ESPN?
No, not all the time. Not all the time. There's a few times that I went with ChatGPT's reco, and there's another time that I just went with gut feeling.
Okay,
I was like, I like that person's name.
Okay, well,
here's my list.
Yeah. How do you think you did?
Huh?
How do you think you did?
I don't think it matters.
What was your grade level that ESPN gave you?
A C.
Oh, exactly.
But I got a C last year and I beat you.
Did you beat me?
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, one of our friends got an A this year, and he also got one last year. And
yeah, the grades don't matter. The grades don't matter.
Anyway, so at quarterback, I got Brock Purdy,
Crash,
Alvin Kamara,
running back,
Isaiah Pacheco, running back, T. Higgins, wide receiver, CD Lamb, wide receiver, George Kittle, tight end, Devontae Smith, wide receiver. He did good for me last year. I got the Patriots defense, Jake Elliott as my kicker. And then on my bench currently, I have Luther Burden, the third wide receiver.
That's a cool name.
Yeah. J.K. Dobbins, sounds like a Harry Potter name. Running back. Dallas Goddard.
Yep.
Tight end. I wish it was Godare. Side note. Anyway,
you can call him
Najee Harris.
Najee,
okay. Whatever. Running back. Jaden Reed, wide receiver. Good little backup that for me last year as well.
He was terrible last year on the Packers.
There was a few games that he did well for me.
The first couple, and then he was awful the rest of the year.
Okay, well, he wasn't always in. The times that I had it to have him in, he performed and scored at least 10 points for me.
Najee Harris hasn't practiced.
Whatever. Anyway, hey, I'm finishing my list. Cam Scatabo, running back. Did I say that right?
Yeah, he's pretty good. Oh, he's a rookie, but yeah.
And then CJ Stroud.
Was Scatabo the one you drafted because of the cool name?
Yeah.
And then CJ?
Yeah.
So wait,
I should have got.
Are you going to start Purdy or CJ? Who are you going to start?
I'm going to start Purdy.
Really?
Should I not?
I'm just trying to get in your head.
Anyway, so based on the Purdy, I changed my name.
So what is it now?
It don't look Purdy.
That's all you can think of? It don't look Purdy?
It's a good name. Because if I lose, it don't look Purdy, and if I win, it don't look Purdy for you. You know?
You probably asked, hey, ChatGPT,
oh my God.
give me a funny
that was
name
straight from the dome,
for
brother.
My fantasy team.
That was straight from the dome. All right, give us your list.
I had the first overall pick because no one wanted the first pick.
Of course you do. You're the commissioner.
No. That's not how it works. So we did a random race to figure out who would pick where, and then whoever won the race got to choose their draft spot. So the number one spot was open, at least for 6 people. So then I finally took it. I took Jamar Chase, number 1 overall, mainly because I've never had him and I wanted to finally experience Jamar Chase.
Okay.
Does that sound weird?
Sorry.
Okay. It was between him and Gibbs, Gibby from the Lions, but my dad got Gibbs. Then I took Kyron Williams in round 2, running back from the Rams. Brock Bowers I got in round 3, tight end from the Raiders. I got one Lion, David Montgomery in the 4th.
I was going to get him.
Yeah, sorry. Took big Mike Evans, the most consistent receiver of the last 15 years. Round 5, George Pickens from the now Cowboys, who I think is going to go on a heater as well.
I was going to get him too.
Caleb Johnson, I'm a little unsure about. Steelers running back. I had to ask our buddy Lawrence, who's a big Steelers fan, like, is he good? I don't know much about him. Zach Charbonnet, the 1B running back for the Seahawks. I got him in the 8th. This was my big swing right here. I took Dak as my starting quarterback in round 9, and I'm not sure about that because he's been pretty bad the past couple of years. He's had a lot of injuries. He broke his leg. I think he tore his hamstring last year. Yeah. Okay, relax. Jaden Higgins, receiver from Houston, I took in round 10. Jaden Blue, running back from the Cowboys, 11. Torrey Horton, I actually think he's going to be good. Number 3 receiver on the Seahawks. Ray Davis, I took in round 13. Number 2 back for the Bills. Xavier Legette, round 14. I'm trying to get Isaac Tesla, the receiver from the Lions, instead of him. And then Vikings is my defense, and Cairo Santos is my kicker.
Cairo,
yes. So overall, great day. Had a lot of fun. Nobody did anything stupid. A lot of good drinks, a lot of good food. But yeah, it was a good day.
I feel like I did a better job than last year. Still don't know what I'm doing.
I think this was the most responsible we've been in the past 4 years at the draft.
I was responsible last year, but I also left early.
Yeah, like nobody did anything stupid. Nothing broke.
Anything else on that?
You ready for the college football pick'em?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Well, do we need to go fast? How much time we got?
Yeah,
we're fine.
We're good.
We're fine. Okay. So, based on popular demand and also in honor of the college football officially starting week 1 this weekend, we have 10 picks for us to make. So I'm going to read you the game and the two teams. I'm going to read you who the favorite is and who the dog is, the point spread, and you're going to pick. Okay. So I need to write this down on my sheet so I can have your picks and my picks because we're putting how much money you up on this week?
$5.
Oh, well, just 5?
Yeah.
10.
Fine.
Okay. All right, fine. $10. $10. Adrian and Jeff. Okay. So first game, and these are just the games that I saw that had a close spread. Boise State is the favorite over South Florida. Boise State is giving 6.5 points. What do you want?
Boise State.
Okay, Boise State. I'm going to also go Boise State. That's cool, right? We can pick the same team.
Okay. Then what are we betting against? What if we pick the same team?
Okay. So how about this? You can make the first pick, and then I'll make the next pick. So you take Boise State. Right. I'll take South Florida. Okay. So you take Boise State. Boise State always is decent to good. 6.5. I think they win by at least a touchdown. But you have them. Next game, we have Nebraska, Cincinnati. Nebraska is a 6.5 point favorite over Cincinnati. I'm going to take Nebraska on that one. So you have Cincinnati, Nebraska, the Cornhuskers.
Okay.
Would you ever live in Nebraska?
Nebraska. If I could work a remote job, maybe.
Okay. Next one, we have, Stony Brook against San Diego State. San Diego State is opening as 18.5 point favorites. What do you want, Stony Brook or San Diego State?
San Diego State.
SDSU goes to
Aztecs.
Adrian. Stony Brook. Where is Stony Brook at?
Stony Brook?
Yeah. I had to pick them because I'm alumni. So next one, we have Auburn and Baylor. Auburn is 2.5 point favorites in this game. I'm going to take Auburn in this one. I think they win by at least a field goal. The Tigers. Baylor. Next one for you. Georgia Tech and Colorado. Please, for the love of God. You want Colorado? Good. Georgia Tech is 4.5 point favorites. You have Colorado. I hate Colorado. I will never pick them ever in my life. Colorado and Georgia Tech. Good. You like Coach Prime, huh? You're a Coach Prime fan. Next one, Syracuse and Tennessee. We have Tennessee as 13.5 point favorites. I'm going to go with the Volunteers just because I like them. I want to root for the Vols. Tennessee and Syracuse. We're going to be up in Indio this weekend for that little trip, watching all these games. So I'm excited. The big game, Texas and Ohio State. Texas is currently the dog. Ohio State is favored by 2.5 points. This is probably the biggest game of the weekend.
I'm going to Ohio.
Ohio State?
Mm-hmm.
Good, you can have them.
I know you're not going to pick them.
I don't want them. That's going to be, dude, that's going to be a banger.
I hope they
game.
Win. So I could be like,
Arch Manning is starting for Texas. Ohio State has Jeremiah Smith, I think leading candidate right now for the Heisman before the season starts. Alabama, Florida State. Alabama's opening at 13.5 point favorites. I'm going to go Florida State. I hate Bama. I'll never pick Bama.
Gatorade.
You have Bama. We'll go one more. Ready?
Okay.
Last one, Michigan and New Mexico. Michigan's opening at 34.5 point favorites. 34.5? You're taking Michigan? All right. You got them. Dude, I don't think we're that good. But we have Bryce Underwood officially named as the starter, the freshman. Phenom quarterback. All right, I have New Mexico. All right. Those are our picks.
All right, we can move on. Hot takes. You want to start us off?
You go first.
Okay.
I'm still thinking.
Okay. My hot take. Well, first, and I kind of touched on this earlier. This isn't really my hot take, but since I already teed it up, I'm gonna say it. More of an observation for this one, and this is gonna sound real nerdy. I was never really into anime growing up, except for like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon as a kid. And then I got into anime recently, like just out of curiosity, and I've recommended some to you, right?
Demon Slayer.
Yeah. So my observation is that on just like past 30, especially being a parent and just having so much content to keep up with, I feel like watching anime as a 30-plus-year-old is the easiest form of content to consume because the episodes are short, the time commitment is just not as big, and it's just you just throw it on in the background, whatever. Like it's just easy.
How is this a hot take?
It's not a hot take. It's an observation. I literally said this is not much of a hot take.
I wasn't
I'm
listening.
just because I teed it up earlier. I know you weren't. Anyway, okay. My actual hot take is this: people need to stop talking like robots at work. This whole corporate jargon thing.
Oh,
like,
give me some of the phrases.
Oh, let's go around the horn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass it to so on and so forth.
Let's table that.
Yeah, let's table that. Per my last email. Fuck. What else? What else we got? Damn, there's so many. Just nobody talks like that in real life. And let's see, what did I put down? Okay, I'm gonna read it verbatim. People need to stop talking like robots at work. Corporate talk convolutes communication and is just a bunch of fluff and makes me feel like I can't trust the person that's talking. Everything feels like an act. Like, who are you trying to fool? I see right through you, Shelly. I actually don't know anyone that's Shelly.
You wrote this?
Yeah. When I write my notes, I write it like a conversation.
Okay.
I said, "You're not as smart as you think you are, Robert."
What do you have against Shelly and Robert?
I don't know. There's for context, there is no specific Shelly or Robert. I wanted to add some names in there.
Oh yeah, you got to.
But it's just so like interesting to me. I mean, I okay.
Disingenuous.
For context, yeah, like I get why it exists, right? It's like the intent is to sound professional and like at least have some level ground on communication style, let's say. But it's just like we all think, come on, we're all thinking the same thing. It's like nobody talks like that. Just talk to me like a regular human being.
But
like if someone comes into a meeting, I respect them so much more if they're like, all right, I know we don't want to be here very long, so let's just try to get through this, blah, blah, blah. Versus like having a different approach.
Fair.
So we need to stop talking like robots. We already got enough robots apparently with AI. So yeah.
But you have to code switch a little bit to be more professional at work, right?
Do you though? Is this like just a band-aid? Like, is this like attempting to be professional? I think you can be professional and speak normally.
Conversation.
Yeah, you can have a conversational tone without being disrespectful, of course. But I don't think you need to be like, per my last email, or let's go around the horn. Like you're not at fucking dinner talking about, tell me about what you did this week. Let's go around the horn. Or maybe some people are.
I think some people do that actually.
Oh God. But it's like, it's very obvious when people speak this way and it's like, you are not like this.
Yeah.
Like, don't, yeah. So
I have no hot take. My hot take was that as I was on my way over here sitting in, bumper to bumper traffic, as there was one lane open on the freeway and all these motorcycles are zooming by me, just smiling, laughing at me. I was like, fuck these guys. They shouldn't be allowed to go past me. Yeah. And also they get super close to you and it makes me mad. It scares me. And I don't think that it's safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I just don't like motorcycles. Whatever. It's a bad hot take. All right. What hurts this week for you, big dog?
Okay, let's see what I put down. Sometimes I don't feel like talking to people, and then I feel guilty for not putting more effort into being cordial or asking people questions about themselves. I think I'm just a little burnt out lately and might need a break. So
there you go.
I didn't remember what I put down, so I'm kind of surprised at that right now.
Yeah.
That's genuine though.
Yeah.
That is, I've been feeling it lately. Like sometimes I'll be at work and I feel like guilt. Like I can tell, maybe someone else is in a talking mood or they'll ask about the weekend. And it's like, I kind of have to like force it out of me. And it's not out of like not wanting to engage with the person. It's just like mental overload of just, I don't know. So it's that. It's just trying to break out of that rut.
A lot going on. A lot to think about.
Just burnout, I think.
Well,
overall burnout.
You're coming this weekend, right? To the trip to India?
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
What hurts this week for me? This is kind of like the busy schedule for me. Like today was back to school night. And I try and like, do a good job at back to school night talking to parents, right? I don't present really a slideshow or anything anymore because I did that for so long. And like you said, they don't give a shit.
Let's just be real.
They just
Let's
want-
just
they
be
just want-
fucking candid.
exactly.
We
They-
all want to just get out.
They don't want to watch me go bullet point by bullet point about like every single thing in the class. They want to meet me and they want to be like, okay, my son or daughter is in this English class.
You're the
know
guy.
him. I know how to contact him. Blah blah blah.
That's it.
But I still like want to be professional, presentable, all that stuff, right? So today I had back to school night, and one parent got mad at me.
Really?
A parent.
Or?
I was doing my thing, just talking to a group of parents, and I was like, best way to contact me is there's my phone number, and I have my actual phone number on the board. Call me, and then I also had my school email, and I said those are the two best ways. I always check those. And then she was like, I sent you a Parent Square email a while ago, like beginning of the year.
That's an app, right?
It's an app, yeah. And then I'm not, no fault to her. She's right. And she wanted to let me know about her student and like all the things that they need. And I remember seeing it, but I didn't respond. And she was like, "You never responded." And I was like, "Shit!" And this is in front of all the other parents. And I was like, "Damn!" Like you got me. You got me. But I said, I apologize. I told her I read it, and then I think I just like forgot, whatever.
Which is
yeah.
fair.
But then we talked about.
So you owned up to it though.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Right then and there.
Yeah.
Good.
I said my bad. And here's let me talk to you now that you're here one on one about your son or daughter, and figured it out.
Cool.
Yeah. But I was a little embarrassed.
That's all you really. Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
I was like, oh shit.
That's all you really can do in those moments.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Whatever. Own up to it.
Yeah.
What feels good for you?
What feels good? I'm about to get real nerdy.
Go.
So this past weekend, well, first I'll start off with great weekend, spending time with family, went to Medieval Times. That was fun. I completely forgot what Medieval Times was like. Your last time I was there, I think I was like 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow remember the food being better and like the space being bigger.
It looked pretty small.
Yeah, it kind of was. Anyway, fun. Cairo had a blast, like ecstatic. I don't know if you remember or know how it works, but you're seated in a section and you have like a knight that's like that has the same colors as like the section that you sit in.
And you're
so
cheering for them,
our
right?
section, like the knight, yeah, like won.
Yeah.
So Cairo was like, oh,
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
and he's 4, so just the 4-year-old energy, so both cute and entertaining for me.
Do you want to go back? Do you like that much to go back?
Probably not anytime soon. I think that's like one of those like every 5 years, or I don't know.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I didn't even know this was going on. And then a friend I saw went to this convention. It was a card show. Well, the West Coast Card Show, I think, is the full name. So I was like, you know what? I've collected Pokemon cards recently. Fuck it. I'm gonna go. Cairo likes Pokemon, like just to do something with Sunday.
Yeah.
Never been to one of these events. Okay. You go in, 80% of the people there are trading like sports cards.
Uh-huh.
And like, I didn't know what to expect. And I kind of like made the assumption that it'd be like more like kid friendly or kid leaning. It was not, man. These people were just all business.
Yep.
Like this thing is a PSA 9 and 10 or whatever. And like, bro, I saw so many cards that with like prices at like 10K.
No way.
5K, 2K.
All Pokemon cards or other cards?
Other cards, sports.
Oh, okay.
You know, some Pokemon cards too, though, that were up there. And
do you remember any of the really expensive ones, the sports ones?
No.
Shit.
I mean, dude, I don't think I've ever had any sports cards.
I used to have baseball cards when I was little.
Okay.
Anyway,
it was really fascinating to me though.
Yeah,
like, just walking around and like seeing everyone's like collection and like setup. And you know, Cairo's 4, cute little boy. So we're like, we go to the Pokemon section. We're walking up and down each aisle, and like the people that at each booth, they're just giving him free shit, like stickers and like cards and like little packs and stuff. So we came home and we opened them together. So it was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
And then I had like this little nostalgic moment. I felt like a big ass kid again. And I know you didn't really fuck with Pokemon growing up, but I did. Me and my brother did. And I remember like everyone wanted the Charizard and the Venusaur and the Blastoise. So they have these cards. They did like a anniversary release. So I saw those cards and I traded some of mine for them just to have them for the nostalgia. But that was cool. And then like I said, me and Kyra opened up some packs when we got home, got some bangers. And now I'm just like super fascinated with this like whole like collecting world.
There you go.
Just nerdy as fuck. But
It's cool that he is getting into it like you did when you were that age.
What's so funny though, like we're opening it and like he's like, Dad, is this a rare card? Every card. Is this a rare card? Is this a rare
Do you have to tell him?
Yeah,
no,
like
they're
no,
not?
yes, yeah. So
Does he get
cool.
disappointed when they're not? Or he's just like, oh, okay, next one.
Yeah, I mean, he'll find one. He's like, this one's blue. Blue's my favorite color.
There you go.
So it's just cute. It's fun.
That's cool.
And then the last thing I have what feels good. Lately, I just find myself like driving down the street or whatever through a certain place that I drove through years ago, and maybe there's like some sort of memory that I have of with a friend. I've been having so many like nostalgic flashback moments that I didn't really have before, and maybe it's because we were younger and we were still like creating all these new experiences, and it's been like a really cool moment of like, damn, I have both done a lot of cool fun shit with friends, or I remember this memory
For whatever reason.
and I've just had like more than ever before that I've ever experienced in my life. So much like just coming back memories, but it's like vivid. Like I can just like I'm watching a movie in my brain and it's fun and it's such a like weird feeling that I haven't. It's like just these past few weeks. It's just and it's made me feel like happy and grateful.
Nice.
And it's made me feel like it's a lot easier to feel gratitude because it's like, damn, like that was a great memory.
Mhm.
I've had a lot of good moments, had cool moments with friends. I've met a lot of cool people, so on and so forth. So good shit. Sorry, that was long, but
No, it was good. Have you ever read Tuesdays with Maury?
you told me about it.
So it kind of reminds me of Maury in the book. He's dying, and someone asked him like, if you could go back to be any age, where would you go? And he says that he would stay the same age. And this is before he was dying. And they asked like, why wouldn't you want to go back to 18 or whatever? And he's like, dude, I've already lived that and done that. I already have those experiences, and I love what I did. So why would I want to go do anything else?
Right.
And we did so much, like already in our 31 years, whatever. So very grateful as well.
Yeah.
For me, what feels good this week, golf starts tomorrow for my girls, high school team. We play out in Banning, our first match of the season. I've never been in this course. I can't remember the name of it right now, but looks like a nice country club out there. The girls are nervous, excited. I have 7 girls on the team, which is the most we've ever had. We're taking all 7 out there tomorrow. And then we play again Thursday at Fairmount. So they've been working hard, man. They've been working hard since before summer started. Like we started practice early this year, right around like February, March, after the boys season. So yeah, we're ready to roll.
How many return and how many are new?
Dude, I have 1 returner and 6 newbies. And on the team, it's 6 seniors and 1 freshman. So it's a crazy mix. 6 of them will be gone next year. The freshman is killing it though. She's kicking ass. Like,
really?
She's going to be real good.
Okay.
First time, picking up a club. But she's improved a lot. And she hit the green for the first time on a par 3 the other day. And I was just like, damn, like it was a good ass shot. And you can just tell she's going to be good.
Okay. That's cool. Like just natural athleticism.
Yeah. She's small,
swing,
but she's like naturally just a good swing. She parred it for the first time and she was like, she's hooked. She's got the bug.
Yeah. Okay. That's really cool.
And you can tell when they start to finally play somewhat good, at least one hole and have a couple good shots, they catch the bug.
Yeah.
They're like, oh shit, Coach Warren. Can I come back on my own later? And like, dude, play more. Be safe.
That's cool.
So yeah, we're ready to roll.
Are we doing are you ready for this? Okay.
Yeah. No, I meant
right.
like we're ready for roll, like for golf this week.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go into our 5v5 draft for this week. So, I mean, I guess, back to school season, we touched on it last episode. So in light of that, in spirit of back to school season, we are going to do the top 5 back to school shopping items from your childhood as our 5v5 draft for this week.
Okay.
So I was going down memory lane, writing things down for this list.
Okay.
Let's go.
Back to school shopping items.
And like, it doesn't have to be elementary school. My mental state was like primarily elementary school.
Yeah.
But it can be anything. You
Okay.
know? All right,
Ready?
ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
God,
You
damn it.
always take scissors. All right. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna take the rolly backpack. I was a rolly backpack guy. I'm not gonna lie, and I think now if you had that, you'd get made fun of a little bit.
You got made fun of back then
No,
too?
no,
Yes,
I
you
never did. I was the one.
You were the early adopter.
I was the early adopter, and I was the one pushing it through like forward. I pushed it.
That's
kinda
even
like,
worse.
Yeah, I was
like
going
a
around,
lawnmower?
Yeah. I was going around school. This is second, third grade when the rolly backpacks were cool, and I was pushing around like a
they
lawnmower.
were cool for a little.
But-
That's literally my note. I put roller backpacks before they became very uncool.
That's my pick.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Classic.
That's a good one.
All right, go.
I'm gonna go. Everyone had this, and it was all like different colors. The Space Maker pencil cases.
I don't know what that is.
The plastic, like it had like little like bubble texture on top. It was literally just your pencil case that you put on your desk.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's your pick.
Yes.
You can have that.
Whatever.
I'm gonna go with. This is gonna be weird, but I'm gonna go with a new ID bracelet every year.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because mom and dad are scared of you getting
Yeah.
kidnapped. So every year I would get like a new ID bracelet with cool artwork on it. It was like that chain, like silver chain type thing.
They would buy it through the school.
Yeah. And it's got your name on it. It's got your address.
And you'd like low key feel like you'd be flexing, like it was like a jewelry piece.
Like, I got a basketball player on my ID bracelet.
It's like made no
Bitch.
sense. I know. It's literally like a dog tag, like you're an animal. Return to owner.
But they were so cool.
They were
so cool.
They were. I always wanted one. I finally got one year, and I was like flexing.
Yeah.
Wrist is
the
icy.
ID bracelet.
Okay, let's see. What do I got here? Okay.
We're rewatching Breaking Bad right now. That's why I just said bitch. Because I got Jesse in my head.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with custom character lunchboxes.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah, just like a cool lunchbox.
Yeah.
It could be any character, cartoon character.
Oh, yeah. You had
whatever.
to have a cool lunchbox. I had on my list, I had the Batman lunchbox.
I can I have the memory of just like opening. It was like a mix of like food and plastic smell of the lunchbox.
Oh,
like
the first time?
No,
Just
just
in
like in general.
Oh,
Like being
yeah.
at the lunch table and then having like the smell of like a sandwich with like mustard and mayonnaise,
Yep.
and then the plastic, and then wanted to trade for like gummy snacks or whatever because I never was able to get fruit roll-ups or Gushers. I always had to trade for those.
I can smell the lunchbox or lunch pail in my head right now. Good stuff.
What's your next one?
I'm going to take some badass book covers. Remember when book covers were required by the teachers?
Yes.
And you always had, at least for me, I always kind of was like, hey, mom and dad, can we buy some cool ass book covers for all my books?
I had that on my list.
Most of mine were probably sports related,
Yeah.
but I just remember I wanted some cool ones.
Yeah.
Book covers.
I remember I had one with, it was like all different. It was like football, basketball,
Yeah.
soccer, all in
Dude, they
one.
were
Like,
cool. And then you had it on all year, so you use it every day. And then some of them had like the cool texture.
Yeah.
So as you're reading, you were just rubbing your book. And then the teacher looks at you
sensory
like,
overload?
Jeff, like, why are you rubbing your book?
weirdo?
Relax, teacher. I'm listening. Keep going.
Do a better job. Maybe I'll stop rubbing it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go mechanical pencils.
Okay.
Mechanical pencils. Do you remember the lead? And like whenever you'd run out, you'd have to like ask somebody, but then you'd have to hope that they had the right size.
07 or 05?
0.5 or 0.7.
Dude,
Yeah.
this happened to me the other day in school. I have a 05 mechanical pencil, and all I had was 07 lead. So I had to ask one of my seniors, hey, man.
They still use pencils?
Yeah. I was like, hey.
I have to check because like now they got
I was
the,
like, hey,
you know?
do you have lead? And he's like, yeah. He's one of my cool first period students. Okay. I'm gonna take. So this is gonna be Captain Underpants books, but I think you could apply it to any just type of cool books that you have in your backpack that you can reread. So it could be Goosebumps. It could be Super Diaper Baby. For me, for a while, it was Captain Underpants.
Not a back to school item, but I'll give it to you.
It is a back to school item.
No, it's not. You would not buy Captain Underpants.
Yes,
before
you
back
would.
to school.
Yes, you
no,
would.
you wouldn't. You would buy it like when you're already into the school, and
At
then
the book
and then
fair?
the book fair would come in.
No.
That's when you get the Captain
My
Underpants book.
parents would take me to Barnes and Noble or wherever before school started, so we could pick out some fun books to have in our backpack, and that's what I want.
Okay. All right. We'll give you
That's my
Captain
pick.
Underpants.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see. Oh, Heelys.
That's why I couldn't remember the name.
Heelys.
I put on my list roller
This was
shoes.
the
I was like, what the fuck are they called? Roller shoes? What is it? I never had any.
the banger of all banger shoes when these dropped.
Yeah.
It's like if you had Heelys, it was like, oh,
Yeah.
I got them finally. Fucking terrible. I would just eat shit. I kept falling. My brother got pretty good at them.
It looks pretty difficult.
It is. You have to like have perfect balance.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I always wanted them, never got them.
Yeah.
Probably for the best.
probably for the best.
Okay.
Crack your head open.
You're going to hate this pick as well. You're going to be like, it's not back to school though.
Probably.
A tech deck. Like I always had a tech deck.
Yeah, I did
And-
too.
And it was, whether it was, back to school item or not, I always had a tech deck in my
Yeah,
backpack.
that is a good one. Just
Yeah.
for the nostalgia, I'll give it to you. But it's not.
That's not back to school though. Last pick for you.
Fuck, there's so many. Let me see if I can pick one that has like a good memory attached to it.
I was terrible with the tech deck too. I couldn't do anything. Maybe a pop shove it.
All right, this one isn't really a back to school item, but it's gonna bring back the memories. Box tops.
Oh, nice.
Box tops for the classroom pizza party.
Not a back to school item
competition.
whatsoever.
It's not, but I have to throw it in there just for because if you're gonna get tech deck, I'm taking box tops. So
Okay. What else was on your list?
okay, I'm gonna run through them fast because I had a lot. Jansport backpacks,
Mhm.
zip up binders.
Okay.
Because you had the
yeah.
3 ring binders,
cool.
but the zip up one specifically.
Ooh, shit.
You had, and then you could fit so much shit. And like the day before you went to school, you had it like pre-stocked with all the coolest shit that your mom just bought you. It's the zip up binder
You
specifically.
should have taken that one.
Whatever. Getting new clothes in general, and then setting your outfit on on the bed or whatever to be ready
Make sure it matches.
for school. Getting new shoes and swearing that you could jump higher, run faster. Erasable pens when those were like the hot thing to have. Custom character eraser tops, like the big bulky ones that never worked, but they just look cool.
Because they were your characters.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Getting new markers, like that were just fresh and just wrote perfectly until they started drying out because you forgot to put the cap back on. The clicker pens with the 4 colors. Yep. Pencil grips. Because I don't know why
we did use pencil grips.
Yeah, I don't know why we had pencil grips.
So lame.
I know, because it's like, we never use them again. And it's like, it kind of made your grip worse.
Yeah.
Anyway, candy. The bubble tape candy.
Okay.
Specifically.
Isn't that gum?
Fruit stripes. Yes.
It's not candy, it's gum.
It's
Bubble
candy
tape.
gum.
Okay, whatever.
It's whatever. Crayon boxes, but specifically the big jumbo one that had the built-in sharpener in the back. The Crayola one. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
It was like, I think it was like the 64 count.
I don't remember the
Yeah.
sharpener though.
Yeah, it was in the back. College ruled and wide ruled
fuck the
notebooks,
wide
depending.
ruled.
Well, that was like for lower grades.
No, wide ruled, no, never used it.
Well, yeah, we did though, like second grade or whatever. I did have book covers on here. Glue sticks, but specifically the ones that were not white.
Purple?
Yes, those.
What other color are there?
Yeah, it was like the one with like is it orange top? Is it
Yeah,
orange top?
yeah, Elmer's,
those,
right? Elmer's.
those
with
are the best ones.
The purple though.
And then,
I like.
do you remember
Never mind.
the sorry, what were
I
you
was
saying?
just gonna say I like the white, blue more, but because I don't like the purple being all purpley. Sorry, I couldn't.
This sounds like your Avatar take.
What? That we need to go back to the
Push-up point pencils. Do you remember those?
no.
It was literally the end of the pencil, and you would push the back to once the little nub or whatever the pencil like got used up too much, the next point would come out. But it never really worked that well. But it was just like cool concept, but not practical.
How do you remember all this?
I don't know, just nostalgic. I also
Is that your list?
was Google searching for a little while. Yeah, that's it.
I also had hit clips.
What is that?
Remember, like-
the little music thing.
Like 30-second little sound bites.
Yes.
For a year or two, those were popular.
Yeah.
Do you remember like the Zing It Yo-Yo?
Yes.
Oh my god, I love that thing. It was not a back to school item, but it was just like
the Yomega.
it was like the Bop It, but for a yo-yo, and it was an easier yo-yo because I could never figure out how to yo-yo, so I had that thing. Yeah, and then I had the roller shoes as well.
Roller skates.
Not roller. What are they called again?
Heelys.
That
Heelys?
shit. Yeah. Okay.
Good shit.
Very quickly, I had roller backpack, the Captain Underpants books, Tech Deck, badass book covers, and the ID bracelet.
Yeah. And I got, I put my papers away. I got the Space Maker pencil cases, custom carried to lunch boxes, Heelys, mechanical pencils, and lead, and box tops.
This was better than your Saturday draft, for sure.
Yeah.
All right,
So I'm
players.
still going to smack you.
Do we have a side bet going on for fantasy?
No.
You're lucky we don't. All right, players. It was a good one. It was a good weekend.
Good episode.
Have a good week, and we'll see you soon.
Let's have a good week. Bye.